Alrighty, it's time for something I've been waiting for all year. Pale chicken of the woods. So this right here is a different species than chicken of the woods. So regular chicken of the woods, which I'm going to call, I guess, common chicken of the woods, sulfurous chicken of the woods. What is it? Latiporus sulphureus. That grows typically out of, your standard red oak trees right down at the root line, somewhere in this area. This is western chicken of the woods, or what I have been referring to as pale chicken of the woods, because this is a specific subspecies found here in coastal South Carolina. And I think it's Latiporus pallidus gilbertsoni, or maybe Gilbertsoni pallidus. I don't remember. It's right here right now. But this chicken of the woods grows very prominently on live oaks at about 5 to 15 foot off the ground. As you can see there, that guy's about 10 foot. That one's about 15 foot. And yeah, I've been wanting to try this stuff for years and have just not been able to catch it fresh. And I think I got these just soon enough. I think that one is pretty fresh. I think that one is worth trying. So I'm going to come back and try and grab some of these suckers here shortly. And if not, it's going to pop up on live oaks all over the place. It's fairly common. But I tried real common sulfurous chicken of the woods last year for the first time, and I quite enjoyed it quite a bit. And I'm really curious to see whether or not pale chicken of the woods tastes any different, or if it causes massive enteritis. So we'll find out, and you'll find out with me. So I'm gonna come back here probably tomorrow, because it's Friday, and snatch one of these suckers. Not that one. I don't have a boom lift. Probably that one. Get the extension ladder in there and pull that sucker off, and see if we can saute these things in some olive oil like we did last year. Figure out remember what my recipe was, because it was really good, definitely worth it. But I have no idea if these taste any different, cook any different, or have any other quirks to them. But I'll do some research and let you know, and come back and harvest them. Also, for phenological context, it is mid-July right now, and it has been a abnormally dry year in South Carolina. I think there's some extreme drought in many parts of the state. We have not been so bad here on the coast because, we always get these little tropical fingers and whatnot that come through and give us a quick soaking. But we're in a drought right now. The rest of the state is in a bad drought right now. And yeah, it's July. Usually I see these things pop out in like September or so. So it's a little early this year. Last year we had a really weird year because, well, one, chicken of the woods started popping up, and I was even seeing it coming out of live oaks down here, like the, the sulfurous kind. And chanterelles were just popping everywhere. And chanterelles just popped, I want to say 2-3 weeks ago they started popping here. So chicken of the woods seems to be synced up with them to some degree on timing. I always see an earlier flush of chanterelles, but it seems that the two of them are fairly coordinated, like a lot of mushrooms are, based off of soil moisture, climate and other things, and tree stresses and whatnot. Chanterelles being mycorrhizal, and chicken of the woods being a parasite. Well, I don't see any new ones on my big tree. There's the one from last season that I didn't quite get to in time. Not seeing any more. They only ever come out on this side thus far, from this lightning strike to this tree. Be much more convenient if this one came out, but anyway, I'll keep an eye on it. Also, welcome to another episode of I Eat Garbage I Find in My Yard. Alrighty, so it's literally been 2 full days, because it rained the first day while I was at work and when I got home, and then it rained all yesterday. So I'm not even going to try and go after this one. This one's already spent. I can just tell from looking at it that, that one's basically a sheet of particle board at this point. These things get woody quick. But I do have the ladder, and I do have the pole saw if needed. I'm hoping I may have to go back and get the 8-foot ladder. I'm hoping that one still has a little bit of edible, bits to it. But also, as I pulled up, I noticed we got some of this going on. And, oh, these are chanterelles. So this is smooth chanterelle. So it looks like this tree is actually mycorrhizally associated with smooth chanterelles, while simultaneously being eaten alive by pale chicken of the woods. And as you can tell, this limb is dead. It got broken off. Tree fell down and snapped it off. So this entire trunk over here is dead, which is why the chicken of the woods is going wild. I think that has something to do with why it's coming out so early. Because like I said, these things usually come out in like September, and it's mid-July, so it's a fair bit early. But anyway, I'm hoping there's still something usable on this, and if not, then we're gonna jump cut here in a second to me actually finding some edible pale chicken of the woods, and hopefully I should be able to find some here in the next month or two as we get into September, but we shall see. Let me see if I can carve this thing off of there. All right, so I just went ahead and used the pole saw, and it came right off. It's still plenty soft. So the outer edges should still be edible, but it is getting a little long in the tooth. As you can see there, we got some mold growing on top of it. And I don't know what the heck that is. Some combination of water and mold and maybe a slime mold as well, but we're not going to eat that, but it's still pretty fresh. That's the one upside of pale chicken of the woods is it grows higher up, so the beetles don't usually get to it too much, but see the pores are still nice and fresh. So hoping this thing should still have some life left in it and still have a little bit of edibility. But anyway, we'll take this back, prep it up, and hopefully at the very least I can, get maybe a like 1 or 2 ounce portion. And I remembered, I said olive oil before. It's butter, real butter. Sorry vegans, but real butter and chicken of the woods is just so much better than olive oil, and I will fight you on that. But a little bit of salt, a little bit of butter, I think garlic as well. Anyway, you'll see. It's pretty damn delicious. So hopefully I don't die of enteritis, but we'll give it a shot. Stopped to pick up a stick out the road, and hot damn, look at that hickory. Oh my Lord. Good Lord, there's probably 5 pounds of chicken of the woods up there. Yeah. Oh man. Well, I ain't messing with that. That stuff is, well, quite literally like 50 foot up. So yeah, but that's interesting. I've never seen that stuff come out so high up. At least I'm assuming that's chicken of the woods. This is seems to be a fair shake paler than the stuff I harvested. So, and it's in hickory. Well, that appears to be all we're getting out of this haul. A lot of scrap. Still pretty soft, but just I don't trust the mold. Just look at her go. All right, butter, garlic powder, onions, long pepper. See how it is. Hot damn, that is good. Oh man. That is phenomenal. I don't know how to describe that. It's like a biscuit. It's like a Red Lobster biscuit and chicken jerky. At the same, that is so much better than the regular chicken in the woods.
Not bad.
Not impressed?
Oh, it's okay. Better than
Damn, that is. I don't know if it's the fact that I've had 7 beers already or what, but that is exceptional. Oh man.
I think it's the onions.
I think it's the onions, yeah. They're doing some heavy lifting. That and the long pepper. Holy heck. Oh mercy. That's 10 out of 10 right there. That's worth the effort.
Let's hope it doesn't kill you.
Just hope I don't die. But the taste is exquisite. Well, I'm honestly blown away. I don't know what to say. That knocked my socks off. That was phenomenal. That was so much better than the, sulfurous chicken in the woods I had last year. And I can't really explain why. The only real difference is that rather than cooking with crushed garlic and green onions, I use powdered garlic and sweet Vidalia onions. And oh man, it wasn't even good butter. It was cheap butter. And that was exquisite. So anyway, that was a rousing success. That's one of the best things I've eaten in months. And if you want to, continue along in this journey with me, to find and eat random things I find in my yard, to do foraging here in the low country of South Carolina, then consider giving the video a like and comment and tell me what I should try next. Because I'm open. I can't remember what all I've done videos on thus far, but when possible, I like trying, free range forage whenever I can, be it mushrooms or vegetables or plants. Haven't ate a whole lot of critters yet. There's a lot more that can go wrong with eating critters. But anyway, I digress. And if you want to see the rest of this adventure and when I eventually dive botulism, you gotta subscribe. So smash that gray button down there. Until next time, I'm out.